You know, it's amazing how life takes unexpected turns. What started for me as a simple e-commerce business selling golf cart accessories opened my eyes to something so much bigger. I had no idea that stepping into the golf cart industry would reveal this incredible world of innovation, community, and endless possibilities. From the beaches of South Carolina to the streets of the villages in Florida, which is where I am right now, from campgrounds in Ohio to resorts in Texas, golf carts, or LSVs as they're often called, are transforming the way we experience our lives. They're not just transportation, they're a lifestyle choice, a choice to make every trip an adventure, to wave at neighbors, to feel the breeze, to make even the simplest errand more enjoyable. Welcome to Golf Cart Chronicles, where we're going to explore this dynamic movement that's reshaping communities across America. In the coming episodes, we'll take you from the historic halls of the PGA show to the sun-soaked shores of coastal communities. We'll show you how these vehicles are being used in ways their inventors never could have imagined. From beach cruisers to daily grocery getters. We'll introduce you to the people who have embraced this exciting lifestyle, share the latest inventions and golf cart technologies, and we'll give you an inside look at how these vehicles are built. Whether you're a current golf cart owner, thinking about joining the movement, or just curious about this growing trend, we'll be your guide to everything LSV and golf carts. So join us as we explore what happens when we embrace this vibrant lifestyle in our modern world. This is Golf Cart Chronicles from Sierra LSV. The story of how golf carts transformed from simple mobility aids to community vehicles is a fascinating journey through American innovation. In 1932, during the depths of the Great Depression, Lyman Beecher of Clearwater, Florida, created what would become the foundation of today's golf cart industry. Struggling with arthritis that made walking the golf course difficult, Beecher developed a rickshaw-style cart pulled by caddies. He later improved that design by adding 6 car batteries and additional wheels, creating one of the first self-propelled golf carts. The 1950s marked the real turning point for golf carts. After World War II, Merle Williams of California took knowledge gained from working with electric vehicles during wartime gasoline rationing and founded Marketeer, pioneering the first commercially successful electric golf carts. This innovation sparked a revolution in the industry. The foundation of today's major manufacturers quickly followed. E-Z-GO and Electro established themselves in 1954, Cushman joined in 1955, and Club Car entered the market in 1958. Even Harley-Davidson saw the potential, joining the golf cart business in 1963. This rapid expansion of manufacturers speaks to the growing acceptance of golf carts beyond their original purpose. Initially, many golf courses were hesitant to embrace these vehicles. Early gas-powered models like R.J. Jackson's 3-wheeled Arthritis Special faced resistance due to noise and exhaust. However, as electric models improved and courses recognized the revenue potential of cart rentals, acceptance grew rapidly. The real transformation came in the 1970s when manufacturers realized these vehicles had potential far beyond the golf course. Club Car's introduction of a cargo box-equipped model in 1979 marked a significant shift toward utility vehicles. Today, communities like the Villages in Florida, which is where I am now, with its 50,000 plus golf carts, demonstrates how these vehicles have evolved from simple golf course transportation to becoming integral parts of community life. The technology has evolved dramatically. While early electric carts struggled to complete 18 holes on a single charge, modern lithium-powered LSVs can go much further, handling everything from grocery runs to family outings. Basic dimensions haven't changed much. Most carts are still around 8 feet long, 4 feet wide, about 6 feet high, but their capabilities have expanded exponentially. Today's LSVs come equipped with features their inventors could never have imagined. GPS systems, advanced safety features, zero-emission powertrains. They become a symbol of a more connected, sustainable way of living, proving that sometimes the best innovations are those that help us slow down and appreciate our communities more deeply.
Your life. Your style, your ride. With Sierra LSV's lineup of customizable vehicles, there's a perfect match for every adventure. loaded with premium features and backed by industry-leading warranties. Because the best memories happen when you're having the most fun. Sierra LSV, make it yours.
When you think of a retirement community, what comes to mind? Quiet streets, bingo nights. Well, welcome to The Villages, America's fastest growing and most dynamic adult community, where over 85,000 golf carts are the preferred mode of transportation. What started as a humble mobile home park in the 1970s has evolved into a vibrant metropolis that's redefining active adult living. And at the heart of this revolution, the golf cart. The Villages spans 3 counties in Central Florida, with over 150,000 residents calling it home. But what makes this community unique isn't just its size, it's the infrastructure built around golf cart living. Miles of dedicated cart paths connect neighborhoods and town centers, shopping areas and recreation facilities. Special bridges and tunnels allow golf carts to cross major highways, safely creating a seamless network for cart travel. And these aren't your grandfather's golf carts. From classic car replicas to luxury models with all the bells and whistles, villagers have turned their carts into expressions of personal style. But perhaps the most remarkable thing about the Villages isn't the golf carts themselves. It's how they've shaped this community. When you're driving in a golf cart, you're much more likely to stop and chat with neighbors, to wave at passersby, or spontaneously join friends for dinner. The Villages has proven that golf carts aren't just about transportation. They're about connection. They're about creating a lifestyle that combines the convenience of modern living with the charm of small town America. This isn't just a retirement community. It's a glimpse into what our communities could look like when we prioritize connection over speed and lifestyle over logistics. And it all started with a simple idea, that maybe the best way to get around isn't always the fastest. In the Villages, they're not just driving golf carts, they're driving the future of community living. Well, I have Kyle here today from Big Muddy Outdoors down in Mississippi. Kyle, if you wouldn't mind, take a minute, give me a little bit of the background, little story on Big Muddy and what's going on out there, and love to hear what's happening with you.
Yeah, Big Muddy started about 9 years ago by Mike Campbell and Greg Johnson, and they put the store together. They started it with everything from side-by-sides to four-wheelers to outdoor equipment, lawnmowers, and kind of evolved over the years, took on golf carts and took on Easy Go and took on a Cushman, a couple other ones. And kind of, it was a golf carting community around DeSoto County. I mean, there's a golf course every 5 miles, and one less than a mile from here, another one less than a mile from there. The newer, after COVID, kind of the bigger communities and the newer communities started getting low speed vehicles. So it was kind of, everybody wanted a golf cart, but the Easy Goes and the other ones were not street legal whatsoever. Well, pre-COVID, everybody started coming out with street legal golf carts, and everything blew up then. I mean, it went from just having turn signals to blinkers, and then you had smaller companies and you had other companies adding stuff. Well,
tell me a little bit about just in general about the market. I know you said kind of through COVID and post-COVID that some of that LSV or low speed vehicle kind of market has increased with, neighborhoods making it okay and lowering speed limits and things like that. Tell me kind of how that has affected the business and, just generally your thoughts on kind of how that's all going.
It's affected our business quite a bit because, I mean, people are now, instead of getting out driving on the road, if a lot of these neighborhoods you have neighborhood markets and everything, half a block or a mile down the street and connect to the neighborhoods. And with everything with the golf carts, we're putting everything on them from a windshield. Every company out there is putting windshields, putting radios, putting blinkers. I mean, they're making them completely street legal, and it's blowing up. I'm not just seeing it here. I'm seeing it everywhere. When you build more stuff, easier access, people are looking for something easy easy to get out on. They don't have to get out and crank their cars up. They don't have to move stuff. They can take a 6 foot long, 3 foot wide golf cart and they can park it anywhere they want and take the kids. And the 4-seaters and the 6-seaters, and they can load the kids up and take the whole family to the store on a golf cart.
I know you mentioned a little bit about some of the kind of background and benefits of Sierra, but what do you think it was that attracted you specifically to Sierra? There's a lot of golf cart brands out there, but tell me a little bit about why you chose to go Sierra.
The personnel, the availability of parts, the dealer portal, everything. I mean, some of the other companies that are out there, they're having a hard time getting parts. Sierra, we talk about it every day. They have a year or better worth of parts in stock at any given time. They have staff that have been around this business for 20, 30 years, watched it evolve from lead acid batteries to lithium batteries to everything else. They're on their P's and Q's. I mean, they put the way they put their company together, they didn't just, here, we've got a cart, we're going to do this. They had the dealer portal, they had the dealers, they had the service, they had everything, and they put it all out at one time.
So how, with that, obviously, if they're building a great cart and the dealer experience is all really good, how does that impact the consumer? Has it gone well? Customers like the carts, and any issues yet?
No, I have yet to see it, other than we've had one wrecked in here, and it was by a 13-year-old kid. I mean, he said he hit a pothole, but I don't know. But, other than that, we've not had any issues. I mean, other than a key switch here. I mean, something simple. And
what about the different models? I know they have, 4, 5, 6 different models with, kind of the 2-seater, 4-seater, 4 forward, things like that. Has that been, what's the opinion from both you guys as the dealer, but also curious what customers are thinking on those kind of the upgrade or different layout of a golf cart nowadays?
That's been a huge seller because everybody is selling a 2 and a 4 that face forward, face backwards. Everybody's selling that. Not everybody sells a forward facing AX4 like they do. And very few, I mean, everybody sells a 6-seater, but most of them sell the limousine. Well, they present all of them. You got the AX4, which is forward facing 4 seats. You got the AX3, which is forward facing 4 seats with 2 on the back. Then you have the AX6, which is your limousine that you can use for anything from campus recruiting trips to tours around town to if you've got the Brady Bunch, you can load them up and take them to town. And then you have the AX1 and the AX2, which is just your simple golf cart, which you can load 2 or 3 people up on and go around town or go to your ball games on. So they've got, most companies sell 1 or 2, or they sell 2 or 3, but they sell every variation. Well,
that's great. I appreciate your time. Thanks for, it sounds like you're having a good experience, and hopefully the customers are doing the same, but I appreciate you taking a few minutes with me today, Kyle, and sharing a little bit about your experience with Sierra so far.
Oh man, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you reaching out to me. I really do. I'm glad we could be a part of it.
Remember the pace of life before you ever had a life? Yeah, so do we. So when you embark on an afternoon adventure, the ride should be half the fun. So here's to the freeway, rush hour, traffic jams, and detours. This is a new pace with no rushed hours, simply taking in the scenery before the sun settles below those clouds, and remembering to live just for a moment in the moment. Your older self is going to thank you. Sierra LSV, just my speed.
From its humble beginnings as a way to get around the golf course to becoming the heart of vibrant communities like the Villages, the golf cart revolution is just getting started. We've seen how these vehicles are transforming neighborhoods and creating connections in ways nobody could have ever imagined. We've explored the evolution of golf carts, witnessed the incredible community spirit in the Villages, and gotten a glimpse of how LSVs are reshaping the way we think about local transportation. But this is just the beginning. Next time on Golf Cart Chronicles, we're hitting the coastal communities where golf carts aren't just about getting around, they're about embracing the beach life. We'll show you how these vehicles are perfectly suited for sandy adventures, discover some amazing beach-ready modifications, and meet families who've made golf carts an essential part of their coastal lifestyle. Join us next time as we cruise the coast and discover how golf carts are transforming beach communities. Until then, I'm Matt White, and thanks for watching Golf Cart Chronicles by Sierra LSV.